Welcome back to the channel. Imagine that, a video not about Blindfold Girl for once. We're going back into the Sweet Baby Ink situation, half and half. The absolute brainlet, Chris Kindred, this one. Chris Kindred is at it again, as you can tell, right? Whenever somebody on in their sphere, shall I say, get some criticism, they immediately run for the hills. I'm getting harassed. Yeah, sure. So this person in the last video we went over found a Steam group that was essentially a list of Sweet Baby Ink games, or games that they were involved in, to inform the public, yeah, avoid this trash, right? If these people are involved, it's probably gonna be bad. Their writing is atrocious, and they stick a ton of political nonsense into games that don't need it. This person, I still don't know if it's a male or a female. Probably a female by the display picture, but I just like to trigger them, so I have no idea. Male, female, I don't know. I don't care. There is no gender on being a terrible, terrible person. So first of all, boom. They brigaded this Steam group, right? Because, oh my god, a list that shows people the games I've worked on? No. We can't have that. That is unacceptable. People can't know that I worked on these games because these games are universally banned. Like, nobody likes them, alright? Nobody's saying much, obviously. But yeah, so this prime example of what not to do as a human being decided, you know what? I'm not evil enough. I'm not disgusting and reprehensible enough. I gotta do one more thing that's even worse. Now, some of you might not know, which would be, at this point, a little surprising, but the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, passed away. I want to say yesterday or the day before, which obviously is a blow for many people, right? I'm 38 years old. Like, I'm gray as fuck, bro. Like, I'm old as hell. I still remember being this big and watching in French, because that's where they gave it. Watching Dragon Ball Z in Dragon Ball Z in French on the cable television back downstairs, right? Like, I was like, I don't know, in between 5 to 12, I guess, somewhere around there. It's been so long, right? Many people have an almost weird love with Dragon Ball, right? Like, it's one of the biggest series ever, right? And when the creator passed away, obviously many people are saddened by his passing, right? One of the big geniuses of Japanese animation passed away. Of course, when you're an activist and a terrible human being, you can't just pay homage, right? You can't just be like, oh, Akira Toriyama passed away, RIP, right? He made a huge impact in the animation industry. That's all I had to say. No. This hacktivist, actually, right? And I don't mean that. Excuse me. I do not mean that in like a computer hacker term. I mean that in they're a fraud and a hack, right? In that sense. Obviously, they're gonna have the worst take ever. Toriyama gave us the best and worst black characters in anime in the same series. It took range to do that. Like, sorry. I can almost taste and smell like the condescension that this person has. Meanwhile, this is like some literal nobody that everybody dislikes, right? The moment they know you work for Sweet Baby Ink, oh, yeah, you're a terrible person. And then she or he has to like prove it multiple times over and over again by just having the worst takes possible, right? Obviously, she got, as you can see, right? Yeah, it didn't go well, right? Immediately, back to being protected after the previous debacle of where they literally brigaded someone. This is literally brigading someone. The fact that they still have an X account in the first place is crazy. Like, how the F is brigading not against your terms of service? It doesn't matter that this person is a massive loser and actually ended up doing the exact opposite of brigading, right? Because obviously, when everyone saw this, nobody likes Sweet Baby Inc. So when I made the video on this, right, there was like 10,000 people in the group, right? At the current time, there's almost 100,000 people in the group. 90,022. So congrats, moron. You played yourself. You increased the group's range tenfold. You absolute moronic brainlet, right? Like, that's the funniest part about all this, right? The funniest part about all this is that there's finally, after so many years, there's finally pushback against these horrendous political ideas. Like, you can't be racist against white people. Yes, you can, right? It's really easy. You just hate someone because they're white. Kinda like, hey, that's kinda like you! Every time you open your mouth, it's the fucking denigrate some dumbass. Like, no. No, okay. I'm so sick and tired of all of this nonsense. Keep your politics out of my games, alright? I don't need to know what your politics are. Can you write a good game? In your case, no. If it's yes, I don't give a damn what you are. You could be Republican, you could be Democratic, you could be what's the third party? Independent in America, right? There's like 20 different parties here in Belgium, if not more. You could be any single one of them. If your story is good and you don't shove political nonsense down our throat, nobody cares. However, if you're a hack and a fraud, there's gonna be a difference. And since you are a hack and a fraud, somebody made a list. Warning. Hacks and frauds were involved with these games. Right? It's a really good list, actually. Right? I joined it immediately, right? A bunch of people that watched the video joined it immediately. My friends joined it immediately. Like, nobody likes your games. It's that simple. This is not... Oh... The curator group wasn't like, oh, we are here to bring hate on Sweet Baby Inc. No, we just don't want to play your games. So we know, oh, you were involved with this one? Okay, skip. It's that simple. And you know what? Fully legal. So you take your whiny ass, you stay under your protection, right? And stop talking. Because every time you open your mouth, really dumb shit comes out, right? So stop talking, get your ass off of X. Hopefully, you should be off of X because you literally brigaded someone, which I'm 100% sure is very, very, very against the TOS, right? You're literally trying to send hate and take someone down because they made a list of your company's games that you were involved in. So people could avoid it. And because you're an imbecile, you didn't realize, oh shit, everybody hates me. No, your main character syndrome. You think you're the main character and not just a random NPC. Guess what? You're a random NPC like most of us, including me. Right? Once you come to terms with that fact, life will be much easier for you. You'll have a much better life. Now, you're just some... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to laugh about these people, man. Like, these are actually like the people that are a insanely terrible influence about the world. Because they want to act like they're not the ones spreading hate. They want to act like they're the fighters against hate. And in fact, they are the worst perpetrators of spreading hate, as evidenced. Oh, I didn't like that you made a literal Steam group just to list our games, and that required brigading. Because you 100% know you are a fraud, right? Your main character syndrome is clashing with the fact that you're absolutely useless at your job. So, and you're lashing out, right? How's it going for you, right? How's that going for you? Not so good, I imagine. Honestly, nothing's gonna happen to this person, right? Like, they'll probably be fine on Twitter, and considering Sweet Baby Inc. is literally nothing but people like this, her job is, or his job is secure, right? One would imagine, because that's what happens when you put your activism above your company, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it, right? I wanted to go into this racist POS, and just being the worst possible person ever, and literally trying to like dunk on somebody that died. Like, this is just, these people are reprehensible, man. Like, how can you? All you had to say was R.I.P. That's all you had to say, and you couldn't even do that. Like, you fucked up so badly. Like, oh, it was racist. GTFO, dude. Like, just leave the internet, man. Like, this place is not for you. We don't want you here. I know. I really, this is utterly reprehensible, man. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here because I am like ready to go into such a rant, and that's not good. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back when something new happens. Peace the hell out.